just something about Josh Collmenter. In this frustrating season for the Diamondbacks, his play has proven to be one of the bright spots. He stabilized a struggling rotation back in April and has established himself as a more than adequate starter. But there's more to Josh Collmenter than what we see on the field.
Nigel said he's very honored and humbled to be the star of the show. Cannonball!
He's outlandish.
Good.
Yeah.
He's eccentric. He's one of a kind.
We're all friends here at Comic-Con.
You can pick whatever adjective you'd like, but there's just something about Josh Collmenter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball!
Earlier this season. Well, Josh, I think we know you're up for just about anything. And here we are at Gammage Auditorium for The Wizard of Oz, and it's a great production. What do you know about The Wizard of Oz?
I've seen the original film, and I remember a few things. I know the main characters. I know the dog's name is Toto. I know there's a yellow brick road, red shoes, not unlike the ones that you have on.
We have something for you. Why don't you take a look?
Is this a gift from the yellow brick road?
Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Look at these. Those are impressive.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a wish there was.
Yeah, I know you're famous and everything, but what's it like being the star of The Wizard of Oz? I don't know if you guys translated that back home or not, but Nigel said he's very honored and humbled to be the star of the show, and he loves working with so many tremendous actors and actresses. We were here with Danielle Wade, far more known as Dorothy, star of the show Wizard of Oz. One of the more infamous things from The Wizard of Oz are the red shoes, walking down the yellow brick road. And I would like to do a little comparison and contrast. Do you have a pair of shoes with you?
I do. They're right here.
Oh, fantastic.
They happen to be.
I myself happen to bring one of my own red shoes. Now, mine are built more for comfort. How do yours relate to that?
Mine, not so much comfort.
No?
Not so much of the comfort front with these ones. More style.
Yeah, I mean, the style, it's impressive.
There's Swarovski crystals on the outside.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
So I have to be careful when I click my heels together that I don't click them too hard or they'll break and fall off and I'll be in lots of trouble.
Every Sunday this evening.
You're here at Ben Avery shooting range. Safety is the key, but within that, really the game is seeing what you can do with the conditions that are out there, and you've got 1,000 yards to play with. The target size that you're shooting at is a 5-inch X-ring at 10 football fields.
Yeah.
Now these guys, these aren't your average hunting rifles.
Unbelievable just to be able to say you shot at 1,000 yards, and these guys are like, just make this adjustment, and putting us spot on. So really, I mean, they're trying to give us more credit than we should probably take.
They said put it in the middle and shoot, and the boat takes a big left turn and just falls right in. Yeah. They said it gets up to 33 feet and then starts
at the highest and then starts coming down. It almost looks like the golf track. You see it go up and come down.
Like somebody's playing a draw or a fade on the golf shot.
Just based on the wind.
Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a competition between these guys. We'll run 5 shots each. We'll tally up the scores and see who gets them in the center more.
Any wages on them?
Yeah, I think we got dinner.
Yeah. McDonald's, something like that.
Yeah, something quick on the way home. They score it based off.
Your X is going to give you 10 points.
Okay.
You've got a 10, the 10 ring outside of that is 10 points. 9, 8, 7, 6, and so forth.
Man, we got McDonald's riding on this.
Fire in the hole.
Yep.
Haha, that looks good. Oh, look at you, Nancy. Show off. Unfortunately, I think they got us.
Yeah.
There is a reason she's one of the best coaches in the world.
Who wins?
That would be you. Well done.
Shot mine in pretty much record time, I think, but I didn't get a time bonus. Yeah, Wade shot almost a perfect score.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just one measly little 9. 49 out of 50.
I shot 45. Yep, I'm buying him dinner. My fellow Americans, most of you have been sitting around waiting, biding time for the November 4th elections to choose among you a worthy and desirable candidate. Well, I stand before you today urging you to vote and vote now. You say vote now, but for whom? For why? Vote now for Paul Goldschmidt, National League's starting first baseman, the 2014 All-Star Game. Meet Paul Goldschmidt. 6'3" of American freedom, forged deep in the heart of Texas. He drinks liberty for breakfast and snacks on independence. Need a list of accolades? 2013 National League All-Star, Gold Glove Award winner, and Silver Slugger. 2013 National League MVP, with everyone without a vote, but with half a brain. Kitten rescuer, spelling bee champ, and all-around good guy. Vote Goldie. After all, he is America's first baseman. God bless America, and God bless Paul Goldschmidt.
If that doesn't tell...
Matthew Blade, and then Brent Lefmont. If you could do the 2 radio people,
Barrel Boy and my LSU. You want to speak first? You want me to?
Hey folks, we're gonna be splashing some water right here, so if you can keep your distance.
Thank the boys from LSU for tuning us for the Ice Bucket ALS Challenge. Barrel Boy for calling me out. And then I'll go after that. And then we say here we are.
All right, I'm rolling in 3, 2, 1.
Here we are in front of kind of recognizable house for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Here with Aaron Hill, Josh Collmenter. Been called out by Blades, Priscillo, Breslow, and Domingo Ayala, plus my buddies Jeff Richard and Chris Capillas. Aaron here.
Been called out first off by Barrel Boy and all my buddies at LSU, Ivan Cabrera, and I know Skip Bertman and Pulmonary had a big part of this, so I want to thank you for the call out. This is for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
And so everyone knows the rules, 24 hours, you gotta do it or donate $100. I'm calling out Brandon McCarthy, Senator John McCain, and Diana Taurasi. Figure the ice bucket probably is not gonna cool down the mercury too much.
For myself, I don't think our America's first baseman has done it yet, so Paul Goldschmidt, challenge you. And, a local or a fellow LSU guy, the Honey Badger, calling you out, buddy. Ice Bucket Challenge, here we go.
All right, here goes nothing.
Ready?
Yeah, there we go. Refreshing. Woo! Okay, here we go. You guys want to pose the picture? Yeah.
Not nearly as bad as I expected.
No.
It actually feels good.
My favorite is Casey directing the crowd outside the White House. Welcome back to Salt River Field. Today, Chip Hale mentioned that Josh Collmenter will be the opening day starter for the Arizona Diamondbacks, and Josh has done a little bit of everything for this team. And I'm not sure what I'm getting into here, Josh. Hi, I'm scheduled to do this interview with you, but what's going on here?
Oh, nothing. This is my hands, my traveling hands.
Okay, why am I not surprised? This is
My hands, so I have a pair of traveling hands just in case anything were to happen. So
okay, well, we don't want you to hurt yourself. No, you are the opening day starter. How does it feel to be named the opening day starter for the Arizona Diamondbacks?
it's really exciting, just everything that goes into spring training, and then to get to the finally opening day. I've watched the game, and it's always so much fun, but to actually be the one taking the mound and throwing the first pitch will be pretty tremendous.
Will these hands be throwing the opening day pitch? Or
If they get lucky. They're doing a pretty good job right now, so we'll see.
On a serious note, I don't know. I think we have Trevor Cahill back here. Is that what's going on?
I think he's over there watching the game.
Interesting. Let me ask you, Josh. You've had a save. You've been a reliever for this team. This is very coordinated, by the way. You've done just about everything. You've come to the rescue when this team needed you. Is it something for you that, it's almost emotional to be able to be an opening day starter?
Yeah, just everything going back and forth from the bullpen to the rotation and stuff like that. It's been just to now have kind of cemented myself as actually like being a starter and stuff like that. To be rewarded with this honor and for Chip and the organization to do that is pretty special, yeah.
I can't even keep a straight face right now. What? Guys, actually, that probably feels good right about now. It's really hot right now. You have quite an audience in the dugout, too.
Oh, are they watching?
Can we have your hands say hi? Is that possible, or?
Yeah, I think my hands might be busy.
What is he doing?
Well, my hands have a mind of their own.
How long have you worked on this? Just about 5 minutes, or what is this?
We're just putting it together. Sometimes, the hands are coordinated. Sometimes they have an off day. You never know what they're going to do.
They just, you have two sets of hands. Trevor, come say hi. Come say hi. That was very good, by the way. How did you know how to coordinate that?
We practiced.
Trevor's a master puppeteer. I didn't know if you knew that.
No.
Marionettes and things. He's got a set at home.
I didn't see what you were doing. You were kind of his stylist earlier. I thought that was all that there was to that.
I mean, yeah. We were practicing. We had BP today, and we had to shag, so we were practicing what we were going to do for a while.
All right, guys, thanks so much. We appreciate both of you being part of this. And, Josh, congratulations on you're going to be out there against the Giants on opening day for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I'm taking some notes here. They only have a couple guys that will probably be in the lineup, but it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll send it back up to you.
The question is, when he's taking the notes, is it Trevor doing the writing?
And as I flash back to earlier this year and the bullpen at Coors Field in Denver, I'm reminded of Dan Rather, CBS anchorman, who wrote a book called The Camera Never Blinks. And I think all guys in the bullpen need to be aware of that. That's Andrew Chafin, who fashioned himself a slingshot. We caught that, but then yesterday, this one, well, this took the cake because there were digs involved, and it looks like, to me, like way too much geometry and other mathematical equations and string. I was just confused by what was going on, so we had to get to the bottom of it. So what did we do? We talked to two of the principal characters there. They are the ringleaders. They know all, and like Jim Bouton did in 1969, they tell all. Josh Collmenter and Andrew Chafin on what the heck they were doing yesterday in Atlanta.
I think it was a joint effort. We all were pulling strands out of it, and then just decided to have some fun and unwind it. And it was easier that way, just having somebody walk as opposed to just keeping the ball there and untangling it all.
Sort of opened a Pandora's box, though, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. We started quadranting it off, almost like we were doing an archaeological dig.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, I was joking that we were looking for my fastball out there, so we were going to go quadrant by quadrant and see what we could find.
Any luck?
I hope so. Hopefully it made the trip this way.
Your bullpen coach, Mel Stoudemire, told me that there's something new every night. I mean, you got to keep your mind occupied, right?
Oh, most certainly. I mean, if we sit down there and just sat there the whole time, we'd go crazy. I guess it gets pretty boring at times, but we keep our minds occupied, keep ourselves fresh.
But have you ever thought what your life might be like when you're, say, my age and you don't have things like that to do and guys like that to hang around and tear balls apart and string quadrants out like that? How are you going to stay entertained?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think guys might graduate from this to having kids and children and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. It's the one thing that you try not to turn down too many opportunities, just because at some point you're not going to get those anymore. They're not going to come knocking at your door. And so this game privileges you in a lot of ways, and so you just try to take advantage of all that. A lot of guys are homebodies, like to stay around the hotel. I love going and exploring and checking out different things in these cities, because what other job do you have that you can go to 20 different cities in a year and get to check them out? But yeah, we're going to get out here and see if people can recognize a baseball player in the craziness that is Hollywood right here. Got my superhero costume on, almost like changing in a phone booth. See if I look enough like a baseball player. I was surprised at just the instant draw. As soon as we got out of the truck, people are coming up wanting to take a picture. Almost. You almost matched it up.
Can I have my picture taken?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here for. Say go Diamondbacks on 3.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me, can I ask a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. Just putting on the uniform, it's just an automatic attraction.
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah. They might not know who you are, but they're like, oh yeah, maybe this guy is a baseball player, or at least he looks like one, so let's get a picture with him.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I have one, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the last thing we would expect, unless there's somebody from Phoenix, Arizona here, is to have any idea maybe who the Diamondbacks are, let alone who I am. Go D-backs. Getting a couple shout-outs. I don't know if people are just reading the jersey or if they actually know who we are.
I'm a Diamondbacks fan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Go D-backs. Superhero coming through. I still got to fight Batman, though. Are you Batman?
Yes.
Oh, going plain clothes today. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, Superman.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. And you're a bigger fan.
Yeah, you put the costume. I wonder if they believe that that's Superman. I don't have any like supernatural type powers. Can't fly. Don't have any webs. I just throw things. I'm very accurate. Oh, Hollywood. Hollywood stars. Ah, the Dodgers have a star. I thought you had to be famous to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I don't even know what it's all cracked up to be. $32.50 gets you your own star right here. I'm requesting this goes right over top of the LA Dodgers one. We'll just block that one right out.
Facing this way.
We'll put this one right over it.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
Our very own star. And I got it for television. Do you see that? It's because my acting is so good. Well, that was a lot of fun pretending to be a baseball player. Now we're going to try out the real thing. See if we can't be better at the real thing than pretending.
Geographically speaking, it's roughly 90 miles from Detroit to the village of Homer, Michigan. Culturally, it feels more like light years.
So is it really a one-light town?
Yeah, there's 2 stoplights hanging at the same intersection. They're staggered a little bit, so you can see them both coming from each way. So why we have 2 at the same intersection, I don't know.
Do you have any idea what's going to happen this morning? Do you know what's been planned for you?
I'm told there's some type of parade. It's been likened, I guess, to a hero's welcome a little bit. So what all that entails, I don't know, because these people can dream up things faster than you could imagine. So yeah, I got called up on a Friday, and by Tuesday in Cincinnati they had T-shirts made up and printed, and people had them.
Enjoy this, Josh.
Yeah.
This is it, Josh. This is your parade.
Yeah, this is impressive. I told you it would be orange and black everywhere.
Right.
So.
Oh, this is great.
I just have to wave to everybody.
Yeah, you gotta wave.
Everyone that's coming through.
There they are.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you.
Council and the citizens of Homer. It's my pleasure to proclaim this as Josh Collmenter Day, the 24th of June, 2011. Congratulations. And here's the plaque. Prove it. You can take that with you.
All right. Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and just seeing the amount of people that are out here, the support. I owe a lot to you guys, and I love coming back to my hometown. This is, as it says on the water tower, home will always be home and always be my home and your home. So this means so much to me, and I'm just happy to be here and be able to enjoy it with you. So thank you very much.
All right, we're starting at, that is the light, right?
Yeah, that's the light. There used to be just one of them, but there's two of them now.
All right, do you mind if we take a little stroll down Main Street, literally?
Yeah,
okay.
This is Main Street that we're walking down.
How many autographs do you think you signed? And of the autographs that you signed, how many of the people did you actually know?
I was familiar with just about everybody, and I would say probably 60 or 70% of them I knew by name. Some of the younger kids, I knew their parents, but know exactly the kids' names or anything like that.
Next stop on our guided tour, the local firehouse. It's on Main Street, just down from the light, where many of Homer's residents gather to watch Josh pitch.
I had an uncle who wanted to come up with some secret signal or something to give to all the people that are watching back home. So before I get on the mound to throw my first actual pitch in the game, I always shake my hat back and forth a few times. That's kind of my, kind of reminder that, this isn't just about me. There's a lot of people that went into why I'm here and how I've had success along the way.
After a pit stop at the one and only Cascarelli's Pizza on Main Street at the light, it was off to where Josh's baseball career germinated, from his field of dreams-like backyard to the pitcher's mound at good old Homer High, where all they did in his tenure was win.
Josh Collmenter, this kid is outstanding on the hill. 11 strikeouts today, 5-1 your final tally. Homer, an amazing stretch, finishing the year 38-0.
How important, even at this point in your career in the major leagues, is that winning? You learned how to win right here.
Yeah, winning puts a mentality in your head, and Coach always said, he always had a story from when he was in college, is that we don't have to beat them, they have to beat us.
Coach, why him?
Oh my God, why not, right? Yeah. That's all we've always said, why not? From his senior year to not getting many looks in the Division I ranks as far as colleges, and up to the minor leagues, and he's not good enough, doesn't throw hard enough. So we just say, why not him? And all he does is get people out.
Josh, baseball may take you all over the world, but I just get a clear sense that this will always be home. You're never going to be too far from Homer, are you?
No, not at all. And that's what I told a lot of people today, and that's how much it means to me to take the rubber every fifth game, and not only for myself or for the Diamondbacks or anybody like that family, but there's a whole hometown back rooting for me, and I know that, and they know that. And today was unbelievable, to put something like that together over a couple of days, and even on the bad weather, who could have imagined what happened if we had clear skies and sunshine. So it was pretty remarkable to see that, and I wouldn't expect anything less, because that's what this town's about.
So Josh Collmenter, his homecoming is over. And his family and the Tigers fans, some of who know this story well, stand to welcome one of their own home.
Special thanks to Josh Collmenter, his family, and the residents of Homer for letting us in on their lives for just a day.
Ring him up and sit him down one more time. Right back to the mound, and Josh Collmenter faces the minimum 27 batters.